Hi, I'm Doug Faison, Vice President of Marketing and Sales for Chase-Logeman. Chase-Logeman's been in business since the 1930s, but for the last 60 years we've been dedicated to the design and build of monoblock style liquid filling equipment. All of our machines are designed and built at our offices in Greensboro, North Carolina. A typical filling machine has independent machines for each function. By having independent machines, each machine becomes more expensive because it has to function in the hazardous environment. By having a monoblock machine like Chase-Logeman manufactures, you can have one machine, reducing costs and floor space for your requirements. This also reduces installation costs. In this video, we'll discuss how Chase-Logeman has also incorporated the ability to dispense hazardous liquid products on our equipment safely. The monoblock liquid filler is designed for Class 1 Divisions 1 and 2, Groups C and D materials. Class 1 Division 3 control systems can also be supplied if desired. A Chase-Logeman filling, plugging, and capping machine is shown in the layout on your screen. There is an optional mixing ball addition included in this particular layout. The floor space required for this machine is approximately 7 feet by 13 feet. Unfortunately, in-machine label application cannot be included in this machine because label applicators the size needed have not been made suitable for hazardous environments. An optional rotary glass turntable or plastic bottle unscrambler sorts the bottles into a single file. These are located out of the hazardous area because of the static electricity generated by bottle handling. The bottle proceeds to the filling and capping sections on the machine. With the product only open for about 4 seconds, minimum fumes are generated. Several different designs of fume collection hoods are available depending upon the need. This is what the in-feed of a typical Chase-Logeman monoblock liquid filler would look like. An unscrambling turntable is visible in the foreground. In the background, the orange vibratory drives for both a hopper and an inline track drive can be seen on the left. Chase-Logeman uses non-electric means for powering the vibratory hoppers, drives, and bowls. Visible is a typical filling and plugging system. This is the discharge end of this particular machine. From here, the product will leave the hazardous area for final packaging. This is a Chase-Logeman filling, plugging, and capping machine. It's a general overview of a machine that is for flammable materials. In the upper left, you can see a vibratory bowl for adding mixing balls to the product. The bright orange item is an air motor for providing the vibratory force. And now another view of the mixing ball area. A pressure gauge is used to set the vibratory force needed to keep the balls feeding. All electrical controls are kept in purge cabinets. This is the amplifiers for the fiber optic sensors inside that purge cabinet. Here's the main control screen and where the solenoids are for the air operation. The hiss of the purge air system can be heard in the background, and it's controlled by this particular box. And now some views of the feeders for the caps and plugs. There's the linear track for feeding them, the orange drive motors, the hopper for the cap reservoir, the vibratory bowl for the caps, and the plugs on the right. Here's a view of the machine in operation. It's going approximately 56 bottles a minute. The machine is being tested with a 15 ml water fill in this particular case. You'll see a bottle with a crooked cap being rejected. A stainless steel mixing ball is being added to the product. Here's a video of the vibratory feeder feeding those mixing balls. Also in the background you can see the plugs being fed as well. Chase-Logeman filling, plugging, and capping machine. This is filling a half-ounce fill, and rather than a standard eyedropper type plug, it has a wand for topical application. This is a closer look at the plugging and capping operation. Note the plug sensor sensing that the wand has been placed properly before capping. A missing wand is a reject criteria on this particular machine. And now an even closer look up at all of the various functions. This is a Chase-Logeman filling, plugging, and capping machine made for an automotive customer with a 4-ounce liquid dispense volume. The intrinsically safe sensor glowing red looks for a plug prior to cap placement. While not shown, it is also a reject criteria. The control system is what makes this system unique. Chase-Logeman uses purge control cabinets. The purge system makes sure the control panel has been properly ventilated and diluting all the hazardous fumes prior to allowing power into the system. The red dot indicates there's no power on the system at either initial startup or after an emergency stop where a control panel is open. The dot will turn green when the system purge is complete. There is a sensor on the far end of the system to make sure the purge pressure is available throughout the entire system. Properly rated motors are required for the service. Motor cables are designed for hazardous service, and the connections are sealed to resist fume intrusion. Other considerations are fume control. While Chase-Logeman does not supply fume control systems, we can incorporate fume capture hoods. One is shown in this picture. Here is a complete line being provided to a customer. On the left, you have a glass bottle unscrambling turntable. Then there's a marking device to put a date code, lot code on the bottom of the container. Then a inverted bottle air wash system to clean the bottles. All of this happens outside the hazardous environment. Then comes the Chase-Logeman filling and capping machine, and finally a finished goods collection turntable. Here is a layout supplied to another customer. On the left and outside of the hazard zone, we have a bulk plastic bottle unscrambler. The plastic bottle unscrambler is outside the hazard zone because of the static electricity generated when handling bottles. The pumps selected were designed for liquid and gel service. There is a large cap hopper reservoir to make sure that the operator needn't replenish the consumables very frequently. And finally, there's a rotary turntable accumulator at the end of the line to collect the finished products. If you are in need of a filling, plugging, and capping monoblock liquid filling machine, please contact us at Chase-Logeman. Also, we'd like empty samples of each size bottle, plug if used, enclosure. That way we can make sure the machine is sized properly. Some kind of characterization of the liquid is important. Is it thin like water? Is it thick like a gel? Or somewhere in between? One of the most important things to do early is engage your local building authorities on machine classification. Chase-Logeman will need to know which classification to build the machine to. Is it required to be Class 1 Division 1, Class 1 Division 2, or Class 1 Division 3? Also, are the products classified as a Group C or a Group D hazard? Here at Chase-Logeman, we want to say thank you for watching. We appreciate your interest in our equipment. We have the knowledge and experience to assist you in manufacturing your products safely and efficiently. We look forward to serving you.